Welcome to the Quantum Abundance Show, the interview show which is curated for the entrepreneurs, trainers, and coaches to have an abundance lifestyle by having an abundance mindset. Happy Rath Yatra to all of you, and today on this auspicious occasion, we have a very special guest on board. She is a spiritual healer and coach and a wellness expert. She has over 30 healing knowledge over 30 healing modalities. She is none other than Madhura Girish. Let's welcome Madhura Girish on board. Hello ma'am, how are you doing?
Good morning, Arnab. I'm doing fantastic.
Amazing, amazing ma'am. So ma'am, happy Rath Yatra to you
Thank
and
you.
all our
Thank
viewers.
you.
Well, ma'am, can you share something about your life and your challenges which you faced in this healing journey?
First of all, let me tell you that I'm very grateful to the challenges in my life which brought me to this healing journey. Because after entering this healing journey, life has been more happy, more abundant, just like your show, and more full of life. I've enjoyed life after entering the field of healing. So my childhood was in a different country where I haven't seen temples, I haven't seen puja, I've never seen any of this culture or spiritual rituals which we follow. I lived in a Muslim country. It's called Libya. It's a part of Africa. So 10 years I've been there. And after coming back, I was surprised to see the various rituals, the culture of India, the spirituality. And I was very fascinated. I was always inclined towards it. But you always need something big to hit you when you actually have to take it seriously. So life was fantastic. I'm from a family of doctors where they always kept me happy and comfortable. And 10 years before today, my husband's business went into a little bit of huge loss, which is close to a crore. And that's when it hit me that, when life is, you do good, you get good, you're happy. You do bad, you get bad, you're still happy. But when you do good and something bad happens, you just can't digest it. And that is what happened to me. And I started asking questions to myself that why this? Although I have never ever cheated anybody, never troubled anybody, why 1 crore loss, which we all in the family have to bear it? And that's when I got introduced to one by one courses related to spirituality, like reiki, access consciousness bars, radical healing. There's chakras, mudras, mantras, mindfulness, angels and card reading and so on. And I fell in love with the answers that I got, because I have not got answers for my questions anywhere else, whereas these courses gave me a lot of answers and insight. And that's how I stepped into this beautiful world. And then there was no stopping. I'm learning since then, and I'm still learning even today.
Amazing journey, ma'am. Like we all get inspiration from such stories and such life stories which people
Yes.
have been through. So,
Yes.
ma'am, how does it feel to be in this world of spirituality? And do you feel that at what age can people start their spiritual journey or such? What is your opinion on this?
My opinion is I started very late, and my opinion is I had a reason, after which I found this myself and started learning. And when I saw transformation in myself, and I looked back at the Madhura who was like 5 6 years before this date, I felt that there was a huge transformation in myself, whether it's the confidence level, whether it's the way I look at life, whether it's the way I look at relationship, whether it is happiness, whether it is peace inside, whether it is my mindset, whether it is my mental stability, emotional stability. Everything had changed. And I feel so much more abundant today in every aspect. So I feel I started very, very late. I feel I want to. I started teaching this to a lot of people online, and I'm happy to share, Arnab. I have more than 3,000 plus people who are learning spiritual courses from me. Now I intend to start teaching this at a tender age of 7 to 8 years. So when a person is entering his 7 years or 8 years, if we introduce a basic knowledge of affirmations, of colors, of chakras, and teach them how to love themselves, how to be more confident, how to feel more stable, how to understand the right and the wrong, how to understand the good and the bad. If we just instill that thought in them that before you do anything, baby, just check, is this good, is this bad? How do you identify that? How do you identify something is good or bad for you? So I thought, let me start teaching this to kids at the age of 7.
Wow, that's amazing, ma'am. Like, uh, it's a good realization that we all realize that spiritual journey, what we have started is very late. Like,
Yes,
if kids starts, and if young children starts, they will be at our age, they will be reaching in a very high potential, right?
absolutely, absolutely. Yes,
So, ma'am, means I was fascinated by your ad of Zebu angelic symbols. Okay,
yes,
which you gave in November. So,
yes,
ma'am,
yes.
I'm curious to know about how symbols can affect our life and impact in our life.
All right, Arnab, tell me what is this? Yeah, what is this?
This is love heart sign.
Absolutely. So I didn't utter a word, but when you look at this symbol, immediately you feel that this is connection to relationship, this is connecting to love, this is connected to compassion, this is connected to care. So just like this, there are symbols. Whenever you see an ambulance, there is just a symbol on it. You want to see a hospital, there's a symbol on it. There's a temple, you see a symbol on it. So they don't write it exactly, maybe that this is it. But even if you see a symbol somewhere, even on the road when you're going, you see a U-turn, you see a left turn, you see a right turn. They don't write it like that, left turn, right turn. They just put a symbol there. So how these work is they work on our subconscious mind. When you know that this symbol means this, the next time you see that, it connects you to that energy quickly. So whether it is Zebu symbols, whether it is angels, whether it is anything, wherever the symbols are coming into picture, they work on your subconscious mind. So the moment you see that symbol, it helps you touch that aspect of your life which needs healing, and the healing happens immediately. So symbols have been a very integral part of my life, and I've fallen in love with them. I have various courses on symbols, like there's Hanuman Reiki, which is a symbol based course, there's Shiva Reiki, which is a symbol based course. So like that, Zebu symbols is 88 symbols. So various symbol related courses that I have.
Amazing.
Yes,
Actually, ma'am, most of the times this is a very precise example that by any sign
yes,
we interpret it. Our subconscious mind already catches that. So
exactly.
this was amazing. This was a great example which you gave, ma'am. Well, ma'am, we all have seen ups and downs in our life,
Yes.
and at one point of time we have felt that we need to change our life, right? So what do
Yes.
you think that what kind of mindset does a person require to connect to all these spiritual healings and spiritual practices? So I'm
Okay.
curious to know about that.
So, what I have personally felt out of the people that I have seen is, as long as life is good, they enjoy it and they don't feel the need to learn something. They don't feel the need to upgrade. Very rarely does someone who is already happy come into a search of how can I make myself more happy or more balanced or more stable. So, I feel that whenever somebody has a turmoil in their life, could be in their relationship, could be in their finances, could be in their health, could be in their mental abilities, anything where they see a little bit of ups and downs, is when their search starts of how can I help myself, how can I live a better life, how can I come out of this mess. And the final course, that final thing that they come up is spirituality, where they get answers and then they transform their life. And what spirituality does is gives them an understanding of how choosing certain aspects of life can make your life better. Whenever you are in a state where you want to shout and fight and get angry, and you have a choice to be calm and love the person and make them understand, spirituality gives you that balance where you understand that should I do this or should I do this, should I react like this or should I respond like this, should I speak like this, should I speak like this, should I think like this, should I think like this, should I feel like this, should I feel like this, should I act like this, how should I live my day to day life, how to take actions in my day to day life to live a life of abundance. So I think that very rarely does someone listen to me and listen to my what we say advice that you should learn these things, unless they feel that within them, when it comes within them that I want answers for this, and then they come to me, they immediately start learning.
Great, great. Ma'am,
Yeah.
are you a healer or are you a teacher? Like, we all teach, but at the same time, what do you support? Like, healing or teaching? What do you
uh,
do exactly?
yes. See, you cannot be a teacher without being a healer. So, definitely, I have learned all these healing modalities. I know all these healing modalities. But what I feel is when you heal someone, there is a limitation that the person is not learning anything. It is the power in my hand and the energies that I know how to connect, and I heal them. So, the person is very innocently sitting, and we are just healing them, and they feel that transformation. But when I teach, I empower them with those powers. It's not me, of course, it is through me as a tool I am used, and I start teaching them, and they start learning these things. And once a person learns, definitely they can help themselves, they can help their family, they can help their friends, they can help the whole world whenever there is a need. And that is why I feel that teaching healing modality is a much powerful way than just healing them. And that's exactly what I feel, that every other person should learn healing. Yeah, everyone should learn at least 3 to 4 healing modalities. If everyone learns, then they will feel, it's like a different superpower. If you are just a normal human being, you know how to eat, sleep, earn money, you know how to roam around, you have. But with spirituality, it's not just a Maruti 800 or an Alto or a Swift that you have, it's a Ferrari or a Lamborghini that you can have, so that you have superpowers to zoom it.
Right. Great, great, great. So, guys, just follow it. Just go in the spiritual path and become a healer. Become a part of Madhura ma'am's mission of having one healer in every household. Well,
Absolutely.
ma'am, color therapy, like there are many colors, and people have been. This is something new in trend. People are working on color therapy, and it is boosting. So, ma'am, how does colors impact our life? Like, what is your call on say on this regarding
Okay,
color?
so yes, so let me tell you that every color has a particular frequency, and the chakras, the energy in our body, also has certain colors, certain frequency. So every time I drink from a red bottle, I am connecting to the energy of the red color. Every time I am seeing a pink color, I am connecting to the energy of pink. So anytime you see color, it enters through our eyes, and it has an influence on our mind, and it has an influence on the energy that is happening inside. And that is why color has a huge influence on how we feel. Let us say that you are willing to go up on the stage and talk, and you're feeling less confident. Let us say you're wearing some white shirt and you're not feeling confident. Of course, if you're feeling confident, that's fantastic. But if a person is not feeling confident, then you give them a red shirt, make them feel good, and then you tell them to go up the stage, they feel confident. So it is all about how, suppose I'm talking about greenery, I'm talking about eco, and I'm giving you green color, then you feel, yes, I can correlate nature, I can correlate the green color to nature, and yes, it is related. But if I give you nature and I give you a red color, it does not correlate. So there are warm colors, cool colors, how they influence our mind. So every color can influence how you feel, whether you want to feel calm, you want to feel hot, you want to feel you want to balance your energies, you want to manifest something. Colors definitely can play a role, and that's why I introduced color therapy, where I tell them that what color can be used for what manifestation.
So, guys, just note down all the colors which and make your life colorful with Madhura ma'am.
Yes,
And that is the part, ma'am. Like people are slowly after COVID, people are slowly coming into spirituality, and they are really changing their life. They are changing
yes,
their mindset. So,
yeah,
ma'am, I experienced something last year, and it was angel numbers. Whenever I used to see 1111 or 555 like this, I try to interpret it using Google. So, ma'am, when I saw your advertisements on angel numbers and all those amazing things like rainbows in unexpected weather conditions and all, I was amazed. So, can you put a light on it so that our audience will be able to know about the angel numbers and will be able to interpret it?
yes. One part is about the angels, which I will tell you, and the second part is about the repeated numbers that you see. I will tell you. This world is all about aligning our thoughts, feelings, actions, emotions, and the energy around us in such a way that whatever we wish, you can manifest. If you think that is this possible, that whatever you wish it can manifest, let me tell you, Arnab, today I will announce it, that Anybody, if they wish to desire something and make that happen, it is possible. The formula is important. So the formula is, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, whatever you are, is what you attract. And you have to become what you want to attract. So you can't say I want money and then behave like you just don't have money. So you have to start behaving like you have lots of money. How would you be? If you want to become healthy, you have to start behaving like you're healthy today. And what would you do if you're healthy? How would you want to maintain your weight? How would you want to maintain your skin, hair, everything? So when you see angel numbers 1111 or 2222, 3333, this is a sign of alignment. It is the sign that the universe is making changes to bring your manifestation. And this is a sign that the universe is trying to show you that you're on the right path. Continue to do what you're doing because you are getting aligned. So now maybe I'm thinking something, I'm feeling a different way, I'm wishing something, and some energy is there around me. But when all of this starts coming in a right picture, then things start manifesting. And that sign of 111 repeated numbers is a sign that, come on, you're on the right path, continue it, and you will soon manifest what you want to manifest. The angels are helping you to manifest. The second part is the angels. Angels are nothing but higher beings who are here exclusively to help you, to support you, to protect you, to guide you, and to let you know that I'm there with you. If you need me, let me know. So I got connected to the angels about 5 years back, and since then, I have never felt the need to actually have a friend around, because I can speak to the angels, I can connect to them, I can get their guidance, I can take their information and use them for my beautiful life.
Great, ma'am. Ma'am, that's an awesome insight. Like connecting to the angels and also interpreting the angel numbers.
Yes.
Ma'am, for a beginner, like I consider myself as one of the beginners in the spiritual modalities and all. So, ma'am, just tell us that how can a person, a beginner, improve their intuitive powers or connect to their intuition? Because we have an intuition, we don't use it much. Most people use logic than
Yeah.
intuition. So what, how can a person get aligned to their intuition in the process, while means they are not even aware of means what's going on around?
Okay. So, one is you have to learn about the chakras, which is the energy within us. There are energy centers within us, and the chakra over here is called as the Agya chakra or the third eye chakra. And this chakra is directly connected to intuition, decision making, judgment, understanding, memory, remembering, all of that. So, for this to be activated, you can't directly activate only one of your chakra, or you can't balance only of one chakra. You have to balance all the energies in your body. And once all your energies are balanced, then you work on your third eye chakra by a simple technique called as Trataka. Trataka is nothing but switch off the lights, light a candle, keep it at a distance at your eye level at about 3 feet around you, and then stare at that candle flame. Continuously stare at that candle flame, and after a particular time, the candle flame becomes two, becomes three, and then again becomes one. Till that time you continue to stare at it, you will start getting your third eye chakra balanced. Another beautiful technique to follow is go on the terrace and lie down on a full moon day and start looking at the moon and staring at the moon. Moon has a direct connection to our mind. I'm sure you're an astrologer, you would know that the moon is related to the mind. And that's why when you look at the moon and stare at it, it will help you in improving your psychic abilities. And then I have a beautiful course on clair powers. So clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairgustance, claircognizance. There are 6 clair powers a person can have, which is whatever this eye cannot see, clair powers can help you see. So you close your eyes and you can see. Whatever this ear cannot hear, you close your ears and you can still hear something that is happening 5 kilometers away. Whatever my husband is talking, I can sit here and listen. If you think, is this possible? It is possible with when you develop your clair powers. Whatever this smell, this no normal nose cannot smell, you can start smelling. Like for me, I can smell vibhuti smell in certain places where I know Sai Baba is around. I'm a Sai devotee. So suddenly in certain places, when I say that I need help, I smell vibhuti immediately. And that is a sign for me to understand that, Swami Sai Baba is around me. So if anybody is interested in improving their clair powers, they should work on their chakras, they should work on their third eye. And I think everyone should, because they should be able to take better decisions, better judgments, because as human beings, that is one superpower over any other creature that is existing, that we have a brain and we have an understanding of what is right and what is wrong. I think we should make use of it and live the life in the most best way possible that can happen with a good intuitive power, right?
Amazing, amazing, ma'am. This is something which I feel like now I feel completely connected, because in the beginning, when all these things happens around us, we don't recognize that is it true,
Yes,
is it not. We doubt on it. So
yes,
now it's more clear. The way, ma'am, you said that lie down on a full moon night on the terrace, or watch the candle. So all
yes,
these things, if it is divinely guided to do that,
yes,
we
yes.
must not doubt on it, and we must do it, isn't it?
Yes.
So
I would tell everybody, do it, experience it, see the magic behind the logic, and then you can believe it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we are already in this magical interview where Madhura ma'am is just giving absolutely mind blowing insights. And I hope that a lot of people will start practicing these modalities, or small practices, and enhance their spiritual life as well as their intuitive powers.
Yes.
So, ma'am, apart from all this, crystals also plays an important role in our life. Like, means I use a tiger eye. Okay, so I use that because I feel a bit confident regarding tiger eye and all. So I have a list of crystals as well as pendulum. Ma'am, can you say how crystals can heal our body, like using different kind of crystals changes the shine of our body. That's the thing.
So, for everyone out here, if you already know about chakras, it is fantastic. If you don't know about chakras, I would suggest, like LKG in school, chakras is the LKG of spirituality. Once you understand chakras, whatever Arnab is asking, whether it is angels, whether it is color therapy, whether it is crystals, you can understand and correlate to all of that. So, my recommendation to everyone is, please understand something about chakras, because when we talk about crystals, the colors associated to the crystals is related to the chakras associated to whatever is present. Like today, I choose the crystals very mindfully about what is the purpose. Today, I am talking to you. What is important is my communication. What is important is I'm able to talk what I want to, whatever is in my mind, I should be able to express it rightfully. So I'm wearing all these bracelets which are associated to my throat chakra. The moment I wear them, the moment I connect to them and they touch my skin over here, they are going to give me the energy of the ability to speak very flawlessly. So let's say this one is an angelite and this one is a turquoise. So these are very good for my communication skills. So this is a crystal which has an energy of its own. When I cleanse it and program it and wear it, I definitely can sense their energy and they support me. So, whenever we decide I want to do certain rituals and I want to have these powers and I want to help myself, it's good. But if you can take the help of crystals along with it acts like a friend who is there to support you and make the journey more easier. So crystals are definitely wonderful beings. I have loads of them. Like, see, this is for love. So this is me, no, sorry, this is my husband and that's me, and I put them together and I see them, I feel the energy of love. So this is a selenite which is in the form of a heart, and this has the energy of cleansing. So I can keep a selenite and I sense that I can cleanse whatever unwanted energies are there. This is called as a geode. So this is a crystal which is naturally formed, which is found like this, and then you open it. So you just put your chits inside this, your wishes inside this, keep it closed, and it will help you manifest better. So crystals are different colors, different shapes, different sizes, and you can make grids out of it and help you manifest. So crystals are something that is like super supportive things as a healer in your spiritual journey.
Right, ma'am. Ma'am, you are just giving mind-blowing insights, like uh, that crystals plays an important role, no doubt, ma'am. Like you just enhanced means my knowledge of this, and our audience must be very happy knowing about crystals and how it is working. Ma'am,
Yes.
just like I have a pendulum, like this is a aquamarine pendulum, and it has worked, it keeps moving. Ma'am, what is the means I feel that it's the aura which is moving the pendulum, but to a certain extent, ma'am, means for a beginner, new beginner, who has started the journey, how does pendulum help us? Like it gives answers, but to a certain extent, how would it help a person to reach their goals?
There is a quote which says, when you are in doubt, just flip a coin. Before the answer of the coin is revealed, you already know what is your answer, because you, in your heart, you say, I want the head or I want a tail, right? When you flip a coin and you ask, should I do this or should I do that? Before it's there, because in your mind, you say, I wish it's I mean, I wish it's a tail. I wish it's a head. And when you open, if it's the same, you're happy, and if it's not the same, maybe you're not happy, but at least you know what is your answer. So same way, when you use a pendulum, definitely the pendulum and the science behind it, and everything, the procedure followed, is everything there. What is more important is what is our mind is playing a role in how we get the answers. Is also the science behind the pendulum dowsing is one part, and the other part is what is your wish, what is your desire, what is your guidance, what is your knowledge is coming out in the form of the pendulum dowsing. So yes, there is a technique, a science behind everything. For every person, it is important to understand the logic behind the magic. And that is why, since I told you in the beginning that I come from a family of doctors, I teach everybody what is the science behind anything. Because I think today's generation is that generation who says that, let me know, how does this work? Is this real? Because this beautiful world of energy healing is very powerful, but it is not seen. You can't see energy. You can't see, the good and the bad, the positive and the negative energy. All that you need to do is feel it. But how do you feel it also is a science. So I teach people the science behind anything that I teach, and then it becomes easy for them to believe. So pendulum dowsing is also something like that. I feel that every healing modality has two parts. One is the magic, one is the logic. You should know both. It becomes easy.
Great, ma'am. So we all should know one thing, that we are also like coins. One side is logic and another side is magic. Now
Yes.
we need to flip it, and we need to use it in such a way that sometimes we use our logic to reach
Yes.
our goals, and sometimes our magic. I think this
Yes.
is what you wanted to mean, ma'am. And then it's awesome. It's awesome to share such insights to our audience, because I think it's more valuable for them to start practicing it. And more they get into spirituality, more they will be able to spread more love and joy in the world. So,
Yes.
ma'am, for a totally new person, is there a step by step process by which he or she can start and reach a better potential level of means healing, and in healing modalities?
Yes.
So, yeah, ma'am, please enlighten us with it.
So when we are entering into school and we join nursery, they teach us ABC like this. They put a dot, then another dot, and then another dot, and they say join the dots and make it A. Join the dots and make it a C. So a child begins by joining the dots and learning alphabets, and eventually they come to a stage they can write A like this also, they can write A like this also. However they write A, it is A. Similarly, in spirituality, we start by doing certain rituals. We call it a ritual. In the beginning, you need, procedures to do, rituals to follow, affirmations to say, gratitude to follow. And eventually, like today, if you ask me, I do all these things as a lifestyle. The moment I feel something, immediately I do Reiki. The moment I feel something, I immediately connect to certain symbols. The moment I need something, I connect to certain affirmations. I am not able to sleep, I quickly say some affirmations and go to sleep. So it is a lifestyle, and I don't exactly follow step one, step two, step three, because it has become a part of me now. So for a beginner who wants to start, my first recommendation is to start learning about energy, frequency, and vibration. They must understand what is energy, what is frequency, and what is vibration. Then they get into chakras, then they get into aura. And after doing these three courses, they will be self guided on what to do next, because by then they will have an understanding with the third eye, that what is good for me, what am I inclined to. Should I learn NLP? Should I learn angel healing? Should I learn color therapy? Should I learn symbols? Should I learn mindfulness, access consciousness? What is it that I want to learn? What is it that I want to do? Should I learn card reading? And then they can take their further journey. So initially, to get them an understanding of what is energy, frequency, and vibration, I have made that course wherein they can start by understanding these basic courses.
Awesome, awesome, ma'am. Ma'am, when it comes to any kind of healing, first, as you said that first we need to be a healer and then we can be a teacher. It's a
Yes,
vicious cycle which goes on. So, ma'am,
yes,
your bigger mission is to have a one healer in every house. How
yes.
do you inspire the people around your community and means other people? What message would you like to send to all the people for healing, for becoming a healer? Yeah.
I tell people that you can never pour from an empty cup. So, first fill your cup, which means first heal yourself. First, make yourself happy. First, make yourself healthy. First, make yourself full of knowledge. First, make yourself absolutely whole and complete. When you see the transformation in yourself, people around will ask you, how did this magic happen? Then help them. So, first, help yourself. Just heal yourself. Just help yourself in such a way that now you are not easily shaken. Now you're so stable, so happy, so much growing. There's one thing that I say, Arnab, in every webinar of mine: the world is indeed beautiful. Love exists everywhere. People are good. Money is everywhere. In spite of all this, if you're still experiencing a low life, it's just time to raise your vibration. It's time to heal yourself, because you are not vibrating at a good frequency, because of which you are not experiencing all of this. So when a person understands this, then they understand that the problems in my life are simply because I am not vibrating at a good frequency, and that's when they decide to heal themselves. When they heal themselves, they see the transformation, then they start healing others and teaching others. So before you teach others, first work on yourself. Always when I tell something, people say, I want to correct my husband, I want to correct my wife, I want to correct my mother, I want to correct my son. I say, first correct yourself, first heal yourself. And once you are a better version, everyone else will be fine. So I intend to have one healer in every house. That is my mission currently. Because having one doctor, one astrologer, one engineer everywhere is very, very easy. But if you have one healer in every house, the world can be a much better, happier, and abundant place.
Right, absolutely right, ma'am. People, most of the time, people get engaged into that and then they leave, like due to certain reasons. I feel, ma'am, food also plays a very important role in our life,
Yes.
because can you enlighten a little bit about the wellness factor of people, or for people, like for our audience?
So
How
just
can
like,
we? Yeah.
yes, yes. I think both of us talk a lot, and that's why it happens like this.
Right,
Yes.
right.
And
Yeah.
both of us have an extra teeth, the lucky teeth,
Right,
Arnab.
right, right.
Nice, nice. So, just like when you want clarity in your life, I would say the first step is to have goals in your life. Understand how much money you want, what kind of relationships you want, what kind of mental well being you want, and similarly, what kind of physical being you want to be. What is your height? What is your weight? What kind of strength you want? What kind of stamina you want? What kind of hair you want? What kind of skin you want? And if you put them specifically in that way as you want it, the next step is you can work towards it. So first have your goals very clear. After that, you can work on your diet, you can work on your exercise. And everything in the world is useless if you don't have a good health. So work on the health. When I talk about food, obviously I'm a healer and I'm 100% vegetarian, and I stick to my vegetarian diet. I'm very choosy about foods, about what I like, what I don't like, what is good for me, what is not good for me. So similarly, understand your body type, understand what is it that you need to achieve. If you want to have better weight, what is it that you need to eat? Because I think the information on Google is enough for the diet. All that is you who makes up your mind to go into that site, search those diets, follow that, implement that. So as a spiritual person, of course, I would recommend everybody to go sattvic or go vegetarian. But what is more important is know what is your physical current level and where do you want to go and work towards it.
Right. So everyone just be clear about your goals, and just like ma'am pointed out, just write it in a very specific manner write and
Yes.
follow it, and that is going to help you have an abundant lifestyle along with
Yes.
the healing modalities and spiritual practices which you can start from now, just now.
Yes.
Ma'am, I thought of asking you one question, but I don't think that that is needed. That is, if you had one power to change the world, how would you change it? You have already answered it, ma'am, through healing.
Yes.
So through healing, and you already have that superpower within you.
Yes.
So I wish that all the people all the audience who are here have received a lot of abundance insight out here, and they will be able to practice a lot of new things. So ma'am, how can people contact you?
They can, they can enroll themselves for any of my courses. I have 40 plus courses. They can find it on www.madhuragirish.in. And when they find, even they enroll into any of one course, they join into a WhatsApp group. And once they join in the WhatsApp group, I give a lot of free webinars where I clear their doubts. I teach them knowledge about the basic energy, frequency, vibration. I talk to them about angels, and a lot of this communication and contact begins. And then of course they can connect to me and ask me. I have a lot of one-on-one consultations as well. So somebody who feels that their problem is specific, they can contact for that also. So yes, when they go to my website and they buy in any of the courses, they get in touch.
Great, ma'am. Ma'am, you're also one of the partners of Body Vedant.
Yes.
So, ma'am, can you tell us something about Body Vedant and what does they do? Like,
Body Vedant is all about outer beauty, how to have a very good weight, how to have good skin, good hair, good beauty, makeup, and courses, how you can empower. We work on a woman empowerment to teach them live an independent life and become financially free. So Body Vedant is all about outer beauty. My online courses is all about inner beauty. So I have both the options. You want to become beautiful outside, Body Vedant. You want to become beautiful inside, Heal and Grow. I have a community where you can join in and improve yourself from within. From within, when you're beautiful, automatically you will start becoming beautiful outside as well.
right, ma'am. Ma'am, this was an amazing insight, and I could connect with it that, ma'am, you are not only providing the inner to look within, you're also helping to people to look in their outer means life and
I
outer
feel both should be rocking. You should be looking good outside and looking good inside also, because both are important. The world sees you outside first and then they look inside. So in the long term, I think inside is very important. But instantly, whether you go for an interview, whether you present yourself, whether you are out, it is important to look outside and inside. And why not? Why not look outside also beautiful? Why not be beautiful inside also? So I believe in telling people, be the best version of yourself. I'll give you one small story. I'm a Sai devotee, and I had gone to Puttaparthi once, and I saw that everyone had come in a simple sari, whereas one lady came with a very grand sari with lots of makeup and lot of jewelry. And then we used to see her every day coming highly decorated herself. And then when we asked her that, why are you so decked up? Then she said, all of us come to see God. Now, I want to say that even God sees us. So when He looks at us and He sees, oh my God, this girl is so happy, so well dressed, God also feels happy that my creation is happy. So she says that it is important that each one of you, wherever you are, in your house, in outside, be the best version of yourself, because even God feels happy when He looks at you. Your parents feel happy when they look at you, that wow, my creation is so happy, so beautiful, so groomed, so nice. So you should be beautiful inside and you should be beautiful outside. Why not if you can be?
right. This really touched my heart, ma'am. Means it really means a lot, like how God can means
Yes.
totally connect with us and also feels in the same way.
Yes.
Ma'am, just tell us something about your upcoming projects. Like if you have any upcoming projects, because I want more people to join and more people to connect with you so that they can also taste healing and all the magic which you can provide to them.
Yes.
So, any upcoming projects you want to declare or say to our viewers so that they can connect with you?
My upcoming project is to create one healer in every house. And if anybody wishes to become a professional healer where they heal themselves, they learn the healing modalities, and then start teaching others the healing modalities, because I alone cannot teach the world. Of course, I know that there is a huge, limitless possibility that I could, but still, I would prefer to take help from multiple people. So, anywhere out there in the world who feels that I want to also transform people's life, then learn healing modalities, not just one, two, or three. I teach 30 healing modalities as a packaged course, where you are not feeling like the same thing as a remedy you're giving to everybody. You don't know what kind of problems people come with. So when you need option A, choose this. Option B, choose this. Option C, choose this. You have so many courses, so much of knowledge, and you choose and pick as per your requirement of the person. So you can start your profession as a healer, you can start your profession as a coach, you can become a professional coach and start teaching the world the beautiful knowledge of healing, where they shift their mindset from the negative to the positive, where they raise their vibration and live a life of abundance, because indeed the world is beautiful. It's just you need to learn to experience it.
Amazing, amazing, ma'am. I hope that all our viewers are getting, means on this special occasion of Rath Yatra, they are getting all the magic they actually needed. And it's such an amazing day to schedule this interview on Rath Yatra, because God's blessings are with all of
I'll
us.
cut you here, and I want to tell you
Yeah.
that when a person wants to learn healing modalities, I want to ensure that money should never be a problem. And that is the reason I have my courses starting from 99 rupees. I have courses even at 99 rupees, where anybody who wants to start learning can start the courses at rupees 99, where they have a complete course on how they can have their successful morning routine, because how you start your day is how you start your life. So anybody who wishes, and money should never be a barrier. That is why it is very affordable for anybody who decides that they want to change themselves. All that you need is a mindset which says that I want to learn, I want to heal, I want to grow in life.
Right,
Yes, I
ma'am.
love.
Ma'am, this is amazing. Like, I had, everyone has some kind of expectations before, and when that expectations goes beyond, it's really fulfilling from within. It feels fulfilling from within. It, so, ma'am, regarding the quantum abundance show, when you came to know about this, so what was your opinion about it in the beginning, and now what do you hold about this?
Absolutely fantastic. The name itself is so apt, the Quantum Abundance Show. And what I teach people is how they can live an abundant life. So this is absolutely relevant, absolutely for me, for sure. And since you're a mindset coach, and the whole world is all about mindset, because everything, the world is the same for everybody. It's just the lens that you have, depending on that you see how you see the world. So if you change your mindset, you can change your life. If you change your mindset, you can see the world in a different way. So this is the perfect show actually for me. So I would say thank you so much for inviting me, and thank you so much for having me here, giving me an opportunity to let people know that what is my vision for the world out there right now. So I would say I'm very grateful, Arnab, for choosing me for this particular show.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving your precious time out of your busy schedule. Like, I have been trying to communicate with you, and I know that how it is. Like, being a coach, the whole time goes on teaching and coaching people. So,
Yes.
ma'am, thanks a lot for coming on this show, and I really appreciate you for sharing so many amazing insights to our viewers. And I expect that all of you who have been listening to this live show and have known all these new messages of magical transformation, just be and stick to it, and connect to ma'am. I'll be giving all the details in the first comment of the comment section of the comment box of Facebook, and you can connect to ma'am anytime. She is ready to heal up. She is ready to means teach you the healing modalities. And thank you, ma'am, for being on this show and generating so much abundance in this show.
Arnab, let's have a thumbs up together. We'll click a picture together.
Right,
Let
ma'am.
everyone also see this. Yes. Yes. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Arnab.
Thank you, ma'am. Be on hold, ma'am. I'll be just be there in a moment. So that was another fantastic episode of the Quantum Abundance Show, where Mrs. Madhura Girish have created abundance in your life by sharing so many magical moments of creating an abundance lifestyle by having an abundance mindset and being into the spiritual realm. So I'll catch you up with another episode today only at 4:30 p.m. So stay tuned for that. All the best and keep learning, keep implementing things in your life and become more spiritual in life. Thank you.